Hey guys, we're back at it in the garage today. So it's been not 24 hours, but it's been a little bit of time. All right, looking good. Looking good. All right, so today it is time to reveal the hint on what I'm building. Are you ready? What do you think it is? I have this last step, and then it's time to reveal the next step, which will reveal what we're doing. All right, here we go. What in the world? All right. So I need, how am I going to do this? All right. So, all right. Now, like I said, I've never done this before. I don't have all of the tools that I need to actually do this. But just kind of making it up as I go. That way it's for sure going to be a one-of-a-kind unlucky ginger build. Alright, I know about what I'm supposed to do, but I don't have all the tools to properly measure. I want to make sure I don't get on that sticker. Alright, so I still got that sticker. I didn't damage it too much. I may be able to... Ooh. If I'm careful, I may be able to reuse that somewhere. Alright, so... Let me set that on top of my bowling balls. Alright, where... Do that. Tis the season! And now we do more sanding. Yeah. Better. It's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking a cigar box, drilled the hole out for sound. I'm going to cut the front of this down a little bit so I can stick this inside here. And that is going to be my cigar box guitar. Put some strings and stuff on it. Ding 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 ding. So, got a little more sanding to do to make it fit right, but that's what it's going to look like. Cigar box guitar. Ding 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 ding. Let me bring you in. Show you what we got. So I got the box. I cut these little pieces. I'm going to set that underneath here to be a support for that. I'm going to set this one in the back to be a support for it. I'm going to glue them down. I'm going to screw them in from the bottom. And then I'll be able to attach my neck to the support beams that are sitting right there. So all it's doing is drilling apart. It's breaking apart the pieces. So I'm going to need a solid chunk. So this cross beam right here is messing me up. Where I drilled, I wasn't paying attention. I needed it halfway up the thing, for the post on the inside, but it's kind of sitting in my way. So I'm going to take a little bit bigger of a drill bit. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at first, I'm making this a acoustic cigar box guitar, but I want to be able to come back and put electric in it later. So I'm going to have to cut through here and put the electric pickups in. I have to cut a hole in the back to put the jack in so I can plug it in. So what I'm going to do is I'll screw the box top lid down, but I'm not going to glue it. So that way I can open it back up and mess with the piezo and the pickups and all the jacks and everything. So later on, I'll cut a hole here and I glue the piezo down and glue it down and have it all hooked up to the jack. And we'll turn this into an electric later. But for now, ding 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 ding. Cigar box guitar. All right. Screwed down, solid. All right, now comes the ingenious part. Now comes the tricky part. I have to make everything else that I need. I do not have the tuners, so I gotta get some tuners. I gotta get 3 of those, and then I've got to get fret material, and I gotta go through and cut out all my frets. I gotta get a template and measure where the frets are, mark them, saw them, put the frets in. I don't have to. You can do it without a fret, and it's basically just kind of like, you just got to know where to put your fingers, kind of guesstimate. Without a fret, I can use a slide, and I can play, and so I can do it without a fret. But I also got to get the strings, the frets, the tuners, and a hinge. I may have a hinge. Got my hinge. It won't work. Too big. Way too big. So I just gotta get a smaller one, and I'll mount it onto here. Screw it on the back. The strings, I go through the holes and get stretched up through. I got to get a, that may work. Use a bolt. I'm going to whack that head off, and I'll put this bolt. Yeah. Whack that head off. I'll put the bolt right here, and then the strings can go through the grooves to the tuners. 1, 2, 3. And glue that down right there. So I can't finish the guitar today, but at least you now know what we're making. And I hope you're enjoying it. Hope so. If not, I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna love playing it. So check back with you in a little, guys. A little bit. See you tomorrow.